Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to Steins Gate playthrough video number 28. How many has it been? I think I have the tab open, so the last one was 23. Oh god, no, 24. We're on number 24. Vert is here, who is the sponsor for Steins Gate. Also, we have Tsel and Elizabeth and Mike and Sotos and Otaku Master and Nichua in the chat. Kationa is here, I just saw. Welcome, welcome. Let's cross our fingers, people, for more Lukaku. Yes. Fingers crossed. Have green jello for Steins Gate snack. Whoa, jello. You should have made red jello. And gotten a creepy doll to sit next to you. Kind of wish I had more sushi, but meh, let's just play for a bit and I can decide if I want something else later. Play. We were just talking again about how far I am in the game. Start game. I kind of felt like I had a weak moment recently where I was like, I wanted to know, I've started thinking about how much of because you get to make choices, right? Replies, which influences the story. And my initial thought was just, I wonder how different the outcomes are. And then I was thinking, is there a way that I could get to an ending where he ends up with Lukaku? And I was like, should I Google it? And I was like, no, of course not. I wouldn't do that. But I really, part of my mind was like, yes. But I didn't. So, start. No, load! Oh, crap. Why do I always do this? No! Exit the game! Oh, crap. Sorry, guys. I always do that for some reason. Make sure you post pictures of your jello on the Discord to threaten us. I was like 100% sure you will back me up for Lukaku in the poll. Oh yeah, Lindy Lee, which is an artist that I follow. She has a Patreon, and I'm on her Patreon, and so is Sotos. And she, once a month, makes a little post where she's like, she takes requests, and then she makes a poll where you can... Why is there two? I never saved two. Why are there so many? What is this? This isn't mine. Oh, I said quick load instead of load. Sorry, I thought paranoia just took over my mind. Oh, those are quick saves. Okay. Sorry, I panicked. I thought someone played the game. And I panicked. Like someone hacked my account and played or something. I don't know how this shit works. And this month's theme was games. And Sotos made the suggestion Lukaku. But I don't know. How many people actually made recommendations? Okay, here we go, guys. Daru comes over to chat with Suzuhan. Gradually, peace returns to the lab. Oh yes, it ended on that little friction between those two girls. Time for some calming breathing. Kurisu is in the development room. Venom Demon. Sorry, inside joke. Making a call. Probably to her mother in America. I sit on the sofa and watch TV while sipping Dr. P. The TV is running a game show where contestants guess the prices of popular items at high-class restaurants. Mairi sits down next to me. She peels a banana and begins eating it. I thought they were going to show us her eating the banana. Mairi slowly looks down... Mairi slowly looks around the lab, smiling all the while. I established the Future Gadget Laboratory around the time I entered college. It was the first step in my plan to bring chaos to the world. That was around the middle of March this year, which means it's been almost 5 months. Not half a month after it was established, Mayuri showed up. I'm still not sure why, and became a lab mem. For about a month, it was just me and Mayuri. Then, in early May, I finally got Daru to join. All it took was telling him that my lab is just a 3-minute walk from May Queen. This location on the outskirts of Akiba has always been quiet. Okay, but question. If May Queen doesn't exist, why did Daru join in the first place? Was it just because it was close to another place where he wants to be? Mayuri isn't the type to object to every little thing like Kurisu, nor the type to make dumb jokes like Daru, so the lab was very peaceful back in those days. It was quite a pleasant place to be. And now the lab mem count has increased to 8. It happened in the blink of an eye, or so it seems. They didn't come today, but Lukaku visits occasionally, and Felius is a familiar face at May Queen Nyan. Or at least she was before May Queen disappeared. I remember feeling out of place the first time I came to Akiba, but now it's like a second home. It has been. Mayuri too seems pleased by the increase in lab mems. You want to get a bigger place? Well, you could just get more chairs. The sofa only has room for 2. Then there's Daru's personal desk chair. Those are the only chairs in the lounge. There are some pipe chairs in the development room, but they need to stay there. What is a pipe chair? I don't think I do. Then I'd need to get a part-time job again. No! They could just fucking stand. Or sit on the floor. Chicken! Please! Chicken! Sorry, I don't want to scream that too loud. People that watch this on YouTube later don't get the reference, so... Well, Luka can always sit on Okabe's lap. Yes, please. Cutting off Mayuri's chicken supply might actually kill her.
But
are you going to do that? Yes, it will.
もらえるさ。もっともらえる。
Moto moraeru. Oh, guys, she's so cute. She's so like...
よかったね、おかり。
なぜそんなに嬉しそうなんだ？
だってお友達たくさんできたもん。ダルくんでしょ、クリスちゃんでしょ、ルカちゃんでしょ、すずさん、萌香さん、フェリスちゃん、店長さん、なえちゃん、他にも。
Me, and I'm your friend. Lukaku can sit on my lap any day. She gazes wistfully into the distance.
春の頃はオカリンはとっても寂しそうだったけど。
Lonely? Me, the mad scientist? No.
もう大丈夫だね。マユシーが人質じゃなくても。
それはどういう？
What do you mean? I tried to ask, but before I can finish... An urgent news bulletin appears on the TV. Terrorist bomb threat suspends Yamanote Sobu Keihin Tohoku lines. The subtitles read, terrorist bomb threat suspends Yamanote Sobu Keihin Tohoku lines. So the... Hi, Owen. Hey, Owen. I didn't expect to see you here again.
つうか、全部秋葉原駅通ってるじゃん。まゆし帰れないんじゃね?
She's gonna have to stay.
本当だ。家に電話しなくちゃ。
You were on sabbatical? What does that mean? Like you didn't go on internet? A bomb threat. I don't know why, but I've got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, it's the fucking jelly all over again. Only the lines passing through Akihabara are suspended, as if that were the target. By the way, Owen, we're playing a visual novel, so it's like a story and a game at the same time. Okay, so only the lines passing through Akihabara are suspended, as if that were the target. Wait, could that be it? Could the bomb be at Akihabara Station? I get a cold feeling in my stomach.
Okabe Rintaro, 一つ聞かせて。タイムリープマシンは完成してるんだよね。
Oh shit, guys. The Jello threat is getting real.
Huh?
It's becoming a real threat.
Oh.
そっか。私、用事思い出したから、ちょっと出かけてくる。
Yeah, someone sent him an ominous Jello threat. Owen. Suzuha leaves the lab without another word.
何なの？彼女。
Suzuha's acting strange. Is it related to the bomb threat? Why did she just ask about the time leap machine? Something occurs to me. The two threatening emails I received. Jello! We're watching you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys. Vert says, well, that wasn't a suspicious escape or anything. We're watching you. And now they finished it. Again with the scary doll's head. You know too much. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. They're after us, guys. I'm scared. I don't want to die. Who sent them? And there's more. Words and images flash through my head. CERN. The LHC. Jellymen. Jellymen! That was the hint. It's from CERN, guys. We're fucked. The Z program. Government secrets. The organization. Men in Black. The Committee of 300. The Time Leap Machine. And what's the other? The Illuminati. What did Krista say?
私たちひょっとするととんでもないものを作っちゃったかもしれない。
Guys, it really just became real. Taken separately, each of these elements was insignificant, but if I consider them part of a single line, they all point to one inescapable truth. We've come too far. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Fear seizes my heart in an icy grip. I can feel anxiety eating at my brain. I can't breathe. Even though it's hot and humid, my body shivers. Should we run? Get out while we still can? We can't use the trains. What about the subway? Or would a taxi be better? Nobody's saying anything. Nobody's doing anything. What should we do? Suddenly there's a softness against my hand. I look down to see Mayuri's hand holding mine. When I look up, I see worry written on her face. It's okay. I'm just being paranoid. No, I don't think you are. No. I don't think you are, Okabe. Tomorrow we'll get rid of the time leak machine. Tomorrow is too late. I think it's too late. You should all get in a taxi, drive. And then, I don't know, but figure out who you can give this thing to as a peace offering and for protection, because right now you're in so much danger. It's not all coincidental, dude. Not all coincidental. Pretend it was just a dream. We never invented a time machine. I don't need money. As long as we can forget about today and welcome tomorrow. We'll be okay, won't we? But my anxiety doesn't go away. I look over Mayuri's head at the entrance to the lab. The door is unlocked. Anyone could just waltz right in. I hear sirens wailing a few streets away. The bomb threat has Akiba in an uproar. Yet here, in our corner of Akiba, it's so quiet. Mayuri squeezes my hand with her warm, slender fingers. I squeeze back. They came for us! God! Oh, they don't look as scary. That guy's in a Hawaiian shirt. Oh my fuck, but this happened so fast! Vert, did you expect this to happen now? The guy's in a Hawaiian shirt and cargo pants. Really? Men in black. Did you not hear? Men in black. You know the funny thing is, I was just thinking, if Hanku burst through that door right now, I would scream. And then this happened. Vert, I'm sorry, Vert, but you're the only person that I know for sure didn't watch the anime. And I didn't remember. I was like, is this the moment? Is this the moment? I don't remember if this is the moment. And then boom, it's the moment. And I just want to know if you expected it, because even me, as a person who watched it, I was like, is this the moment? I wasn't sure. And then, but I don't remember them wearing fucking cargo pants. But anyway, the next thing I know, the door slams open. 5 men burst into the lab. Their movements are swift and sure, professional, and each of them is carrying a gun. They spread out just inside the door and aim their weapons at us. It all happens so fast, no one has time to scream. The men are foreigners, a mix of races, dressed casually in colorful shirts and shorts or jeans. Oh, because then they'd be less conspicuous, I guess. I also didn't expect the threatening guys to look so silly, but it's so that they wouldn't get noticed or seem threatening to people outside the building. That's the problem. This is why I said you should stop last week. Oh, good call, because I forgot. I only, this time around, once the bomb threat came, I was like, is this when, you know? Oh yeah, screenshot. But their arms are thick with muscles and their eyes are hard and cold as ice. 2 of them are holding pistols. The other 3 have assault rifles. AK-47s in Akiba. Is this some kind of joke? One thing is certain. These guys aren't tourists. Wait, I'm gonna have to click with my feet now. My hands have to be in the air. The dark-skinned crew cut man barks an order. It feels like I'm dreaming. Did I fall asleep watching... No, I'm joking. I won't do that. Did I fall asleep watching an action movie? This is the first time so many people have gathered in this room. Suddenly, the lab feels small. What an odd thing to be thinking at a time like this. The first to obey is Daru. Then Kurisu raises her hands. Then me. Last is Mayuri. Silence. Time seems to grind to a halt. The men say nothing, but their guns remain steady, muzzles pointed at us. On the TV, a comedian laughs. What is this? Are we on candid camera? Then I hear a new sound coming from outside. The sound of high heels? A woman is coming up the stairs? Are these men waiting for her? Is she their leader? A squad of battle-hardened commandos led by a beautiful woman? It's like something out of a manga. Nothing seems real. Before long, the woman appears. The part-time editor, the male demon, Shining Finger, who is never seen without her phone. Lab Mem 005. Moeka? She's their leader? The least imposing woman I've ever met? Vert says, good thing Suzuha had that thing that she forgot to do. Even now, she doesn't meet my stare. Her eyes are aimed down at the floor. What's going on here?
萌香さん、これって。
タイムマシンを回収
Well,
させてもらう。
fine! Take the time machine, but leave us alone, huh? As always, her words are barely audible. It's ridiculous, laughable. And yet, I can't laugh. My heart is a jackhammer in my chest. The inside of my mouth is drier than a desert. I stay still with my hands in the air.
牧瀬クリス、岡部銀太郎、橋田至3名については我々と一緒に来てもらう。
I don't understand. Why is Moeka here? I don't know, but I have to ask.
どういうことだ。
答えられない。
冗談だろ。
Nope. Moeka shakes her head.
あなたたちに答える必要はないという意味。
Where are you gonna take them?
抵抗は許されない。とにかく来て。
どこへだ。
No reply. She doesn't intend to answer that either. Dangerous. These guys are dangerous. Look at their guns. Nothing good can happen if we go with them. I know. I try to refuse, but my voice catches in my throat. I can't stop staring at their guns. How can you disagree with like 5 people with guns aiming at you? Like, are they real? They're not going to start shooting, are they?
理由と行き先を教えてもらわない限りついていくことはできない。
拒否することは認めない。あなたたちに逃げ場はないわ。
Yeah, fucking 5 guys with guns are standing in front of the door.
私たちの仲間はすでに秋葉原中に散らばっている。
Wait, something clicks in my head. It was them. They sent the bomb threat. You just figured that out? Oh, I thought you were a genius, but okay. Why? To keep us here? Just for that?
手荒な真似はしたくない。3人とも一緒に来て。
Hi, Savage Panda. We are being held at gunpoint by the people in this game, not in real life, don't worry. It's just in the game, but I think you could tell by them having their hands in the air. Oh my god. Why? Because you invented a time machine. They probably need to extract the knowledge out of you, what you did. Kurisu, who has kept silent until now, finally opens her mouth.
3人なの？
Because you 3 were the 3 that were involved. Why is she innocent? You feel like you should have watched this from the start? Well, basically, they invented a time machine together, but they hacked CERN to figure shit out, and now we think CERN is found out that they finished their time machine, and now they came to steal them. For their knowledge, for their time machine, for what? That's when I realized that Mayuri wasn't included in Moeka's demand. She only wants Kurisu, Daru, and me.
何を聞かれても答えるつもりはない。
I want to see what she looks like.
あなたたちはただついてくればいい。
We're not getting anywhere.
おかりん。
Daru's voice is shaking. I turn my head to look at him. He's deathly pale.
とりあえず言うこと聞いとくべきじゃね。
Yeah, I think you should do what she says. I think. I don't. What else?
目的を言ってもら
No, stop fighting it. Like, honestly, I just think the best thing to do when 5 people have their guns pointed at you is to, unless you have some fighting experience or plan, you can't just make demands of them. Honestly, I have no idea what to do. My heart is still fluttering in my chest. This seems more like a dream than reality. I'm not a military otaku. I've never seen a real gun. The black shine of their weapons looks somehow tacky. They lack the imposing feel you expect. Oh, until one goes off. Vert says, just go with them. Mayuri will get her gun and rescue you. Yeah, and then it will turn into like some tracer. What is that movie where the dad saves his daughter? Mayuri suddenly speaks up. Taken, yes. Who's the John Wick? No, it's Taken. And she's gonna be like the guy in Taken and like get them back somehow. It's as if Mayuri asked my question for me. Moeka was a strange woman, but I welcomed her as a lab mem all the same. Yeah, you were way too welcoming, dude. She was super freaking, like, what's the word? Suspicious. Always typing on her phone and like taking pictures. You don't just invite someone like that into your home. What is she thinking? And he revealed everything to her. Oh, what is she thinking right now? I don't know. No, can you just in answer? What? She pulls a gun from her belt and points it at us. I realize that Moeka isn't holding her phone. This is the first time I've seen her without it. Not like that matters now. Moeka's gun hand is trembling. Is the situation affecting her too? It must be. She's terrified of talking to people. Silence? Why do you need to take them away? Why don't you just shoot them all right? Oh, because people would get suspicious. You want to shoot them somewhere in a inconspicuous place where no one can hear them scream. Okay, that's fine. Silence us. And just today, I was talking about getting a gun, guys. I don't know if this is a sign or something. I was talking about getting a gun license to get a gun. Let's just say it in the right order. Does that mean she plans to kill us? Why? What did we do? Moeka suddenly lifts her head. For perhaps the third time since I've known her, she looks straight at me. Her eyes are dark and empty. You see? Because they hacked CERN. A sword instead of a gun? No, a sword. I need to have the guts to stab someone first of all, and also be really close to them. The dark-skinned man speaks up. Is he addressing Moeka? M4? Oh, she's M4. Yes, he's addressing Moeka. Moeka hangs her head again. In my head, I replay the word she just spoke. CERN. She wasn't allowed to reveal that. They're from CERN. Why CERN? Because you hacked them! And you invented a time machine! And they're inventing a time machine! And they're sending jellymen! And killing people! But I thought those people were consenting people, I guess. But now, it doesn't seem that way. And Owen, this is a serious moment. Don't make me laugh with your funny jokes. Moeka raises her voice in frustration. Moeka slowly raises her gun. She points the muzzle at... Mayuri. My whole body instantly goes cold. I guess that this is like the prettiest she's ever looked. I lunge at Moeka, but the dark-skinned man is faster. Something strikes my chin with crushing force. The shock numbs my entire body. Stars explode behind my eyes. I fall to my knees, powerless to stand. Everything goes dark. What happened? Did he hit me with the butt of his rifle?
Okari!
I look up. Mayuri, face streaked with tears, is reaching out to me as if begging for help. Over her shoulder, I see Moeka ready her gun. I try to yell stop, but my voice catches in my throat. That was some good voice acting. Nothing comes out but a pitiful wheeze. Someone, anyone, please, stop her. Stop Moeka. Her lips move. She's mumbling something. Her mouth opens and closes robotically. My blood curdles. No. A sharp, dry crack splits the air. Time slows to a crawl. Moeka pulled the trigger. Oof. That is... I was just thinking like they could have done that better, and then this... Oof. No, it was... The sound effects I feel like could have been a bit louder, but this is a bad visual. Blood spurts from Mayuri's forehead. She shot her straight in the fucking forehead. It splashes across my face, wet and warm. Her delicate, frail body falls down. Oh, she's so small. Ooh, the only one that literally didn't have anything to do with this. The literal most innocent one of them all gets fucking shot. Her body is limp, like a puppet with no strings. Her head and arms dangle lifelessly. The smell of gunpowder fills my nose. And then the smell of blood. Okay, I'm sorry, but you could have spent a little bit more to just give him a different look there. These are like the facial expressions we've seen for a while now. I feel like they could have just given it more, but okay. Daru clutches his head and falls to his knees, screaming at the top of his lungs. The sound jerks me back to my senses. In my arms, Mayuri takes one short, shallow breath, and then... Dark Shadow, don't make me laugh! But I have to admit, Vert, once we finish the game, I would recommend watching the anime to see this part. I think it's done better. It can't be any worse. Dark Shadow said, Jesus, that sounds like a cow. I have to admit, Kurisu's scream was way better. Or the way she said, Mayoshi, no, or something was better. Daru's voice acting here was a little bit, but I'm not going to go in too deep into it right now. Let's just continue.
Mayuri.
She's dead. Mayuri's dead. Her face is covered in blood. Her blood stains my hands, both literally and figuratively. Vert made me laugh again, sorry. He said, I plan to watch it after we finish the game, so probably pretty soon. Probably. Rip, little blue-haired girl. She had green hair. This is blue. It's warm. Oh my god. Sorry. Cut off the bitch, the murderer. No more warnings. Okay. I hear a voice, but I can't comprehend what it's saying. What is this? What's going on here? Is this a joke? Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like at this point, it wouldn't feel real. I mean, going from, you know, they were just talking about friends and making friends and all of this up to now, and then suddenly this shit happens. I don't think anyone would be able to kind of take it in. Like, I don't think your mind is ready for something like this ever. This is a dream, right? Right? I feel nothing. My mind is blank. I shake Mairi's shoulder. Mairi? Wake up, Mairi. You'll catch a cold if you sleep here. If you're tired, you can stay overnight. Or I can take you home if you prefer. We'll ride the train back to Ikebukuro together, like we used to before Daru joined, when it was just the two of us. Memories of her smile whirl through my head. 1,000 different smiles from 1,000 different occasions. If I look away, she'll disappear. She always disappears.
もう大丈夫だね。マユシーが人質じゃなくても。
Oh, I didn't even realize that. No, Mairi, I still need you. Laugh for me. I'm not gonna repeat her laugh like you always do. Greet me with your silly doo-doo-doo. Tell me it's a lie. Tell me you're all right. Mairi. No, that's good voice acting. Red flames consume my mind, an inferno of rage and hate and rage and hate and the burning desire to kill everything I see. I gently lay the motionless Mairi on the floor. I stand up, and then I fling myself at Moeka. But before I can take a step, someone grabs my hand from behind. Moeka's gun is aimed at my head. Her finger's already on the trigger.
俺も殺すのかよ。
抵抗するなら。
岡部、お願い。今は従って。このままじゃあんたも殺される。
I can only imagine Mairi lying on the floor in her own blood. I tear my hand from Kurisu's grip. My vision is a tunnel with Moeka on the other side. She won't get away with this. She killed Mairi in cold blood. I'll do the same to her. Moeka pulls the trigger. What? The sound of the shot smites upon my eardrums. I feel a sharp pain on the side of my head. I nearly lose my balance again, but I'm still alive. What happened? Did they shoot Moeka? I don't remember this part! I realize that Moeka's gun is lying at her feet. Beside it, a small stone. Someone must have thrown it and knocked her gun aside. Oh, I remember now! Suddenly, Suzuha is in the doorway, knocking one man down in the blink of an eye. Before anyone can react, she darts into another man's range and delivers a piercing elbow strike to his solar plexus. The man drops to his knees, gasping for air. The remaining men turn their guns on her, but she throws the incapacitated man towards them to block their aim. She then slides into the feet of the man at the rear, tripping him forward, and in a single smooth flowing motion, drives her knee into the man's face as he falls. Part-time warrior! Like Dark Shadow says. The dark-skinned man aims his rifle, but before he can fire, Suzuha snatches a stunned attacker's gun and shoots him. Blood spurts from the man's hand. Without pausing, Suzuha leaps into the air and delivers a soaring roundhouse kick to his jaw. Kick! Kick Moeka too! Kick her in the face! Damn! That is a fucking cool visual. Oh my god. I don't remember this part being as cool in the anime, but I need to rewatch it again, I guess. But this visual, damn, I wish they included it like with some, yeah, I don't remember the fighting being. The next thing I know, the 5 men are down and Moeka's gun is aimed at Suzuha's face. But Suzuha doesn't back down. Her gun is trained on Moeka's neck. It's a standoff. Neither moves. Silence returns to the room.
何者
Who are you?
42
42, what does that mean? What does that mean? Suzuha's reply makes no sense. She glances at me.
テレビ
Televi? What is she saying? TV.
点灯済み
何を
Suddenly, Kurisu springs up and makes a break for the development room.
動くな
Huh?
それはこっちのセリフ
I suddenly realize the meaning of Suzuha's words. The 42-inch TV downstairs, it's on. Oh, she wants me to use the time leap machine? I look at Mayuri's body. She's lying there quietly. Her eyes are closed. They'll never open again. One of the men Suzuha knocked out starts to moan. If they wake up, it's all over. Suzuha looks at me again. Her eyes implore me to make my move. If I use the machine, I can avert Mayuri's death. Can you? But at the same time, it could fry my brain. Oh yeah, because they have the time leap machine. Not the other machine, the time leap machine. Oh, that's very interesting. Fry my brain, so what? What is there to fear? Mayuri is dead, shot in cold blood. This isn't right. I won't accept it. Then change it. Change the past. You have the power. Use it. I stagger into the development room. Kurisu is about to put on the headgear. I pull it away from her.
岡部
俺が飛ぶ
私が
I grab Kurisu's wrist as she tries to take it back. I stare into her eyes. Eyes with tears. Wet with tears.
マユリを助ける
もし失敗したら
I ignore her and put on the headgear. Moeka's last shot grazed the side of my head. My ears are still ringing and there's blood on my neck. It doesn't matter. I might fail, I might even die. But I have to try. It's my only chance to save Mayuri. Kurisu bites her lips and activates the X6 8000.
岡部倫太郎一人行った
Quickly!
殺せ使わせるな
やらせるか
The crew cut man staggers into the development room. Quickly. Acting purely on instinct, I grab feature gadget number 4. Mode snake from... Hey, Soto's mode snake! From the shelf and flick the switch. White smoke instantly fills the room, rendering it impossible to see. Bitch! Don't fucking... Are you sure, me? Just do it. Go!
タイムリープしてもいいの
Yes! Jeez.
やれクリス
How would you even doubt in this fucking moment? Mayuri's dead. Pain flares in my right arm. Was I shot? It doesn't matter. I see blue-white light shining through the smoke. The discharge is starting. The light rapidly grows brighter. The floor begins to shake. The singularity is open. I crouch down, holding the headset steady with one hand. What? John Tiger, Shining Finger, Daru, Phone Wave, call. Wait for me, Mayuri. I won't die here. I'll cross through time to save you. Leap my memories. Leap to the past. The world explodes into light. They only get 2 hours? Oh shit, he went 2 hours. Oh, metaphysics necrosis. Quick saved. Achieve dogma in event horizon. Oh shit. Good luck, Otaku Master. I'm sure your bank will be able to help you. Where? This is 2 hours ago. Where were we 2 hours ago? No matter how many times I call her name, Mighty doesn't answer. She looks so small. Mighty is standing in front of a grave, gazing at the sky. The grave belongs to her grandmother, who died when Mighty was 11 years old. Her parents were always busy with work, so her grandmother was her only companion. I was close to Mighty's family, so her death was sad for me too. At the wake, I expected Mighty to break down and cry. She didn't. Instead, she spent the whole time gazing vacantly at her grandmother's memorial portrait. 6 months went by. I had advanced to middle school, so Mighty and I no longer commuted together. But whenever I passed the cemetery on the way home, Mighty would always be standing there. Every day, rain or shine, she would stand for hours before the grave, staring wordlessly at the sky as if she could see her grandmother in heaven. In her hands, an old pocket watch. The watch had belonged to her grandmother. Mighty always held it when visiting the grave. No matter how many times I called her name, Mighty did not answer. Back then, Mighty wouldn't talk to anyone, not to me, not even to her parents. Whenever I saw her standing there, staring at the sky, I felt unease grip my heart. Her gaze was so earnest, her intentions so pure, that I feared some power might grant her wish and carry her off to heaven to join her beloved grandmother. And so, to ensure that nothing like that happened, I made sure to stop by the cemetery every day. I would stand next to the sky gazing Mighty and call her name.
Mighty.
She's 11 here, I think, or 12 at this point. But no matter how many times I'd call her, Mighty wouldn't reply. The only sound in the lonely cemetery was the echo of my voice, calling her name. It was raining that day too. Mighty had a light blue umbrella. In contrast to the umbrella's color, the sky was glazed grey, covered in clouds. After a while, the rain stopped. Rays of light shone through the gaps in the clouds, a stunningly beautiful sight. Rembrandt's rays, they are called, or sometimes the angel's ladder. Suddenly, a strong wind swept through the cemetery. It caught Mighty's umbrella and carried it into the sky. Mighty seemed not to notice. She kept staring at the sky, and then slowly, so very slowly, she stretched her hand out to the sky, as if to grasp the rays of light, as if her grandmother were reaching down to pull her up, and then she lifted herself on her toes. To me, it looked as if she were floating up towards heaven. Impulsively, I grabbed Mighty's outstretched hand and pulled her into my embrace. In retrospect, my fears were just a childish fantasy, but at the time, I truly believed that Mighty might vanish.
どこにも行かせないぞ。連れてなんて行かせない。
I realized how embarrassing the words coming from my own mouth were.
マユリは俺の人質だ。人体実験の生贄なんだ。
Oh, he even sounds slightly younger here, doesn't he? It was the first excuse that came to my mind. Before her grandmother died, Mighty and I were fans of a popular TV series about costumed heroes battling evil. I particularly admired the villain, a mad scientist. I even got pretty good at mimicking his lines. Now I was doing it to hide my embarrassment. I could feel my face growing red, but I kept up the mad scientist act all the same. If nothing else, it was better than admitting my insecurities.
どこにも逃がさないからな。
As I said this, I realized that Mighty was shaking. She whispered. It was the first time in 6 months that I had heard her speak. Her voice was choked with tears.
まゆしは人質なんだね。じゃあしょうがないね。
She smiled happily. Tears fell from her eyes. And then Mayuri buried her face in my chest. Where am I? Who am I? I can't see. I can barely think. A terrible screech fills my head, like feedback from a giant speaker. It penetrates my brain like 100 sharp needles stabbing me right behind the eyes. I thought brains weren't supposed to feel pain.
で
And there's more. I feel a shiver of pleasure beneath the pain and a terrible itching like my body is on fire.
壁
I want to crack open my skull and tear out my brain. I want to scrape out my soft gray matter with my fingers and eat it. Oh. Oh.
で
The assault on my brain is driving me crazy. Who am I?
ちょっと岡部どうしたのよ
Suddenly, the shattered pieces of the world reform. I slowly come back to my senses. I'm in the lab, standing in front of the phone wave, name subject to change, with my cell phone to my ear. No, not the phone wave. Name subject to change, since headgear is attached to it. It's the time leap machine. It's hard to breathe. Give me oxygen. I hear a low, wheezing groan and realize that it's coming from my own throat. I close my mouth, then take a deep breath. The insides of my throat feel like they're burning. I resist the urge to cough and continue filling my lungs with air. I notice that I'm drenched in sweat. The drops sliding down my forehead are annoying. I try to wipe them away with the back of my right hand. My hand obeys, slowly. Something is off. It's like my body and my mind aren't totally in sync with each other. Almost as if this isn't really my body. As if my nerves aren't communicating properly with my extremities. I try blinking slowly. This might just be my imagination. Could this be exhaustion? I haven't slept much lately. I try to move my hand again. There is no disconnect this time. This is my body.
岡部聞いてる
A familiar voice. I turn around slowly. And now you can see definitely already like just it's 2 hours back. So even the kind of the light is different here. She stares at me perplexed.
どうしたのよ急にすごい声出して
She seems very calm considering she just heard him scream like a maniac. And he's sweating apparently a lot. Where were you? I try answering, but my voice doesn't work too well. Even more bewildered, I clear my throat several times.
問題ない。
そうだったらさっさと出かける準備しなさいよ買い出し行くんでしょ
He screams like a maniac pretty regularly though. I feel like that didn't sound as fake though.
買い出し
For what? I search my memories. The moment I do, images appear in my mind like a string of exploding light bulbs.
人間は根源的に時間的存在者である
もう大丈夫だね。
have really changed her expression for that part. Like, give her a worried expression instead of the expression of annoyance. I remember now. I used the time leap machine.
未来の記憶を思い出すのよ。
Maybe they can remaster it with better artwork someday. Yeah, I think like overall the visual novel has been like a far better experience to the anime. But that moment, I think like there's just so much, if they had just put a little bit more time into it, but I guess it has to do with budget and stuff, but if they just put a little bit more time into it, that whole thing could have been elevated just as much, and yet it wasn't. But I mean, you know, it still conveyed, and I think for someone maybe going through it for the first time, it still conveyed mostly what it needed to, so not like it wasn't bad, it was just, I can only imagine how much better it could have been. That's right, what am I standing around for?
ここはどこだ?
Huh?
I grab Kurisu's shoulders and pull her close. What time is
今は
it
何
now?
時だ?
What month? What
何
day?
月何日の何時何分だ?
It was only said 2 hours back as far as I could see.
痛い。落ち着け。
落ち着いていられるか? 買い出しって言ったか?
Which shopping trip is she talking about? Daru is sitting at his computer, staring at us wide-eyed.
ダル、今日は何日だ? 今は何時なんだ?
13日の5時ちょっと過ぎだけど。
The 13th, a little past 5.
成功したのか?
Did I manage to time leap at the middle of all that chaos? Did my memories really jump through time? Does that mean I've leaped into my past self? Is there a chance that it was all a dream? Thinking back, forward, it doesn't seem real. Commandos breaking into the lab, it's like something out of a Hollywood movie. But the sight of Mayuri, broken and bloody, is burned into my eyes. I remember the smell of the blood, the sound of the gunshot, the weight of the headgear on my head, the pain of the bullet tearing through my arm, Kurisu screaming, Suzuha fighting to defend us. I remember it all vividly. I touch my arm. No bullet holes. No pain even. Was it all a dream? No! I don't know. Oh, but I mean, can you imagine how unreal this must feel? I've never time leaped before. I can only hope that it was a dream. A future like that is too much to bear. I recall Mayuri's last moments and my eyes fill with tears. I force the tide of emotion back.
マユリは
I look around the lab. Kurisu and Daru are here, but I can't find Mayuri.
マユリはどこに?
どこってルカシのところに行くってさっき言ってたじゃんか。オカリン聞いてなかったん?
That's right. Mayuri went to beg Lukako to wear her costume. She won't return until it's time for the party. What do I do? What do I believe? Was it a dream or was it real? If it was a dream, then I don't have to worry about anything. If it was real, then I need to act. Now, I think you need to act even if it was a dream, like just to be safe. I take a deep breath.
あれは夢だったんだ。あんなの現実に起きるはずがない。
It was a nightmare brought on by anxiety, that's all. There's no other logical explanation. I desperately persuade myself that it's so. Little do I know that I will soon regret my foolishness. Kurisu goes shopping alone. I stay in the lab with Daru, waiting for Mayuri to return. Well, do you guys think we should stop here for today? That was a lot to take in, and now he convinced himself that it's a fucking dream. I feel like I have the mental strength to go through that again. We can go on for at least like 15-20 more minutes, or we can stop here. What do you guys think? It is... Oh, it's still early. We can still play for 30 minutes. Yeah, we go on. I didn't realize I was this early. Who's keen for 30 more minutes? At least. No, yeah, 30 more minutes, not more. Owen says my brain is confused. Okay. Verta says he's good, so we're good. Okay, so he's convinced himself now it was a dream, but we already know that he's gonna come to regret that decision. It just said so. So we know it wasn't a dream. But anyway, so she goes shopping alone. An innocent smile. Mayuri is alive. Nothing will happen to her. I was worried for nothing. When Suzuha arrives, we begin the meeting. I think the one person you should talk to is Suzuha, because that bitch fought like a freaking pro.
フェリスちゃんやルカちゃんにもね、声をかけたんだけど、今日は無理って言われちゃった。
Wait, I want to ask Hanku something. Okay. I called Fetish-chan, but they said they couldn't come. I've heard these words before. Oh, now he's gonna realize it. Deja vu, a trick of the mind. No! It's not deja vu! Oh my god.
そうか。何か用事でもあったのか。
The faster you realize this is not a dream, or it was not a dream.
しまった。応援行きそびれた。なんという不覚。
Does that sound familiar?
あとね、ルカちゃんはなんだか恥ずかしそうにしてたよ。
ここに来たらまたマヨリのコスを着させられるって思ったんじゃない？
It's just like my dream. I've never remembered a dream this vividly before. How? How are you even... Like, okay, now I understand it. It's very crazy, but you literally invented a time leap machine. How are you remembering a dream this vividly and thinking it's just deja vu? Okabe, you are a brilliant scientist. You must at least consider the possibility now that it's...
コスプレの件か。もしかしてまだ説得できていないのか。
恥ずかしいんだって。可愛いは正義なのに。
可愛いは正義ってそんな言葉が流行ってるんだ。
Bye, Owen. Thanks for popping in.
クリスちゃんもね、可愛いよね。
可愛いよね。
え？
ねえねえ、今度のコミマに出てみない？新作は無理だけどね、去年作ったブラチューのセイラ覚醒後バージョンコスがあるんだ。多分ね、サイズはクリスちゃんにちょうど合うと思うし。
We've seen all of this before, guys.
私が
You'd think Daru and Kurisu would suspect something too when Okabe randomly starts asking the date and time. Yeah, like they're all freaking geniuses here. Well, at least Kurisu and Okabe. I don't know if Daru is a genius, but I want another spring roll. I'm kind of hungry. Oof. Honestly, now that I think back a bit, I'm like, how can I be hungry right now? But then, I'm hungry.
ちょっと
He's not genius. He's just super hacker.
でも私も人前に出るのはお断りだから。
But then what's the point? She's asking if you want to go to Komima.
着るだけでいいよ。でもね、そ そのうちみんなに見てもらいたくなるよ。
That Okabe, you've seen all of this
孫
before.
さんが住んでるんだ。
Oh god.
そういえば
Are we gonna have to relive
クリスチャンって
everything?
いつも可愛い制服着てるよね。でもこんな制服都内にあったっけ？
うん、これ2週間だけあやめ院に逆留学みたいなことしてたんだけど、そこの制服を改造してきてるの。
I attended the school for about 2 weeks and suddenly I want to wear their school uniform every day for the rest of my life.
あやめ院なんだ。あそこの制服もともと可愛いもんね。でもクリスチャンの改造センスはね、すごくいいかも。明日コス持ってくるね。そしたら試着してくれる？
Tomorrow.
いいわ。
撮影会は何時からですか？
相変わらず橋田は変態道を邁進中だな。
だってブラチューのセーラっしょ。あれって確かパンモロだぞ。
パンモロ？
パンツがもろに見えているの略。
Thought it looked like a block, lol. Yeah. I love that about him though.
嘘。
大丈夫だよ。クリスチャンは知らないかもだけどね、去年ぐらいにこんな言葉が流行ったんだよ。パンツじゃないから恥ずかしくないもんって。
日本終わってた。
絶対来てね。絶対だよ。やめといた方がいいんじゃないかな。
Oh no. Suzuha speaks, her tone sharp. She's scowling at Kurisu again. Suddenly the atmosphere in the room changes. You don't say. I remember this too. I feel like I'm losing my mind here.
ナキセクリスを信じると痛い目に遭うよ。
I don't understand. Why do we not trust Makise Kirisi? I don't remember this from. I think there's a Steins Gate 0. Maybe I need to watch that. I don't know. But I prefer playing the game. No, but there's also a Steins Gate 0 game, so. Now, Raf, you need to replay Steins Gate the game.
それどういう意味？この前から思ってたんだけど、私あなたに何かした？
Am I really gonna have to relive everything right now?
でも私、君のしたこと全部知ってんだよね。
What has she done?
何よ、私がしたことって。後ろめたいことは何もしてない。
No, Raf, I don't think so. So, please don't. Sure would have been nice if the scene was about not trusting Moeka.
だろうね。でも私、知ってんだから。
へえ、すごい。私の心の中を覗いたんだ。画期的な発明だから、ぜひその独身装置を見せてもらいたいもんだわ。
Let me see. Rather safe than sorry.
装置なんてないよ。強いて言うなら予言。
Like my predictions tonight with Naruto, I
言いがか
was
りっ
spot
て
on,
ことか。
I think. I'm not sure yet, but based on someone's reaction, I would think I was spot on. No, wait, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, wait. The last episode kind of confirmed it. Yeah, don't worry.
事実だってば。
Blah, 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 blah. And then Daru steps in and the blah, 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 blah. Make them stop. No, I won't get annoyed. This is not annoying. It is to make us relive the moments like he is. I get it, I get it. Should I listen to Mayuri's plea like I did in the dream? Knowing that I can't stop the fight, should I just let Mayuri handle it instead? I don't know, I can't move a muscle.
もう
How is he not freaking out more? I think like he's, I don't know. To be honest, one doesn't know, like it's probably such an unbelievable feeling and stuff. You predicted Ebisu's boobs 100%. But they really played that nicely. Like, first they... Okay, I won't say it. Mighty passed and goes over to the two girls.
二人とも聞いて。マユシはね、喧嘩は嫌いなのです。仲良くしようよ。
Daru comes over to chat with Suzuhan. Gradually, peace returns to the lab. Kurisu is in the development room making a call. Probably to her mother in America. Oh my god, here it comes. I sit on the sofa and watch TV while sipping Dr. P, but I can't pay attention to what I see on the screen. It doesn't enter my head. Mayuri sits down next to me. She peels a banana and begins eating it.
ねえねえ、オカリなんだかね、ここ何週間ですごく賑やかになったね。
Stop it. Why are you saying the same things as in that terrible dream? It was a dream. It has to be a dream.
楽しいね。
Mayuri smiles happily, not noticing my lack of a reply.
あのね、
What if
ラボメン
What if he
初めて
instead
見
of
たでしょ？ちょっと狭くなってきたなって
instead of then
思うんだ。
refusing to go with them, what if he goes with them instead of fighting, and then maybe Mayoshi's life will be spared. Now that there are 8 lab members, blah blah blah.
まずね、
Cheers.
椅子が足りないのです。買ってこなくちゃだよ。オカリンはお金ある？
Hongo's gonna bring me my freaking spring roll once people get shot again. For some reason, I'm afraid to look Mayuri in the face.
じゃあ、マユシンのバイト代もちょっと出していいよ。あとはね、電子レンジ新しいの買わないとジューシー唐揚げナンバーワンが温められないよ。
Chicken! Please, chicken! Here it comes, here it comes.
オカリン、大丈夫？元気ないよ。
いや、
It's not nothing.
体調良くないのかな。だったらね、休まなきゃ。
Aww.
横になる？膝枕してあげるよ。
そんな恥ずかしいことを。
And there it is, the bomb threat. Before I can finish, television interrupts me with an urgent news bulletin. The subtitles read, Terrorist bomb threat suspends Yamanote Sobu, Keihin Tohoku lines.
爆破テロ予告？
つうか全部秋葉原駅通ってるじゃん。マユシ帰れないんじゃね？
本当だ。家に電話しなくちゃ。
嘘だろ。
It's the same. Every last thing the same. Yeah, I know. We had to go through everything
岡部
again.
倫太郎、一つ聞かせて。
It was a dream.
タイムリープマシンは完成してるんだよね。
It had to be a dream. But if it was a dream, then why?
聞いてる？
Just go, 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 girl, go! Start preparing for fucking bitch slapping everyone.
そっか。私、用事思い出したからちょっと出かけてくる。
It's a good thing we didn't stop. Next week's stream would have felt like a recap. Damn! Someone used like your card to buy a Burger King meal for $13.99. Well, tell yourself that it was someone that seriously needed a meal, otherwise they would die because they were starving, and that you did a good thing by just buying them a meal. And now you have a new card, so I'm glad that it worked out. And then it could have been a lot worse, right? I wish I could reimburse you the $13.99. Maybe if you go to Burger King, they would do that for you. Suzuha leaves the lab without another word.
なんなの彼女。
Blah, 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 blah. Something's about to happen. The break-in was a dream. But no matter how hard I try to convince myself of that, I can't shake the icy hand clutching my heart. I can't breathe. Even though it's hot and humid, my body shivers. I remember this feeling too, from the dream. Stop calling it a dream! Did I choose wrong? Was I granted a second chance only to let it go to waste? No, you can still make different choices. I look down to see Mayuri's hand holding mine. When I look up, I see worry written in her face. I reflexively look towards the door. If the dream wasn't a dream, then any second now. There they are. It happens exactly as I remember. 5 men burst into the lab. Their movements are swift and sure, professional, and each of them is carrying a gun. They spread out just inside the door and aim their weapons at us. I recognize each of them. There's no denying it now. I did leap through time. It was the future I remembered. I was supposed to change this present, to stop this madness about to unfold. But I told myself that it was a dream and wasted my chance to save everyone. Damn, that must feel like shit. Like, but honestly, it's a bit frustrating that... But once again, it's time travel. We don't know. But I feel like, was that necessary for the story, for him to doubt himself like that? Was it necessary for the story? I don't think so. I feel like that just dragged it out a bit, but okay. Hands in the air, nobody move. Silence. Time seems to grind to a halt. The men say nothing. Why didn't I do anything to change this? Wasn't that why I leapt through time? The sound of heels echoes through the hallway. Echoed down the hallway. Something. A woman is coming up the stairs. Kiryu Moeka. The woman who will kill Mayuri. The dream was real. Those were memories of the future. This is happening because I did nothing to stop it.
Time machine. I feel
like he should just this time try and like, oh, but maybe something's gonna be different. I expected them to do that. He tries to change things, but no one believes him thing. I just feel like it would just, like, unless something different happens now, I feel like, I have to admit that I feel like it's kind of unnecessary. I think just doubting himself for a bit, but then realizing would have been better. Or at least trying, or like, just in case. Because they literally invented a time leap machine, and he talked about how vividly he remembered it, and then he had deja vu. Like, how could he, like, how long are you going to doubt yourself? Like, I get in the beginning, like Dark just said, maybe doubting himself for a while, but at some point he had to realize, like, what the fuck? We have a time leap machine. Clearly he time leaped. If you remember someone dying, like, it's a bit frustrating, but whatever. If I kill her first, will Mayuri live? I consider the option, but soon give up. The real danger is in the men behind her. 3 of them have assault rifles. They'll gun us down the instant I try anything. My only hope is for Suzuha to make her move before Mayuri is shot. Is there even a chance? But what if she doesn't come, if she doesn't hear the gunshot? Or something. I don't know. Yes. Thank you. I have my plate here. Will you take this? Are you gonna sleep now?
But I'm not going down now.
Oh, okay, then it's fine. I'll take it down later.
Okay.
Have a good sleep. Okay. Now I'm gonna have to eat my spring roll while someone gets shot here.
Oh.
Thank you. Apparently that's the episode title. I consider the options but soon give up. I have no words. Why does she look angry even in this situation? Wait, I need to take a bite of my spring roll. To be honest, I should have asked him to heat it up a bit, but it's fine.
拒否することは認めない。あなたたちに逃げ場はないわ。私たちの仲間はすでに秋葉原中に散らばっている。手荒な真似はしたくない。3人とも一緒に来て。
なんで3人なの？
何を聞かれても答えるつもりはない。あなたたちはただついてくればいい。
ねえ、萌香さんはラボメン仲間だよね。
一緒に来てもらうのは
Mission? Does she mean their mission to get the time machine?
あなたたちの口を封じる。
Oh, to silence them. Oh, yeah. But probably first extract information.
それは拒否しても変わらない。3人とも一緒に来て。これ以上拒否するなら嫌でも行きたくなるようにするから。
Monica slowly raises her gun. She points the muzzle at
椎名真由里は必要ない。
So she would have been killed either way. Okay, yeah. Whether he kind of fought back by asking questions or not. Okay. Sorry, I hope you guys are reading. I don't want to read with my mouth full. Wait, what about Suzuha? Is she not gonna come? Maybe
セルのために FP のためにセルのために FP の
FB. Fruits basket. Facebook. I'm sorry you can hear me chew. Her lips close tightly. Oof, a sharp dry crack splits the air. Oh wait, Suzuha came after the shooting, yeah, so there's still crap. Time slows to a crawl. Moeka pulled the trigger. Blood spurts from Mayuri's forehead. It splashes across my face, wet and warm. Her delicate, frail body falls towards me. I catch her. Her body is limp like a puppet with no strings. Her head and arms dangle lifelessly. The smell of gunpowder fills my nose. And then the smell of blood. There you got to hear your cow noise again, Dark Shadow. Daru clutches his head and falls to his knees, screaming at the top of his lungs. In my arms, Mayuri takes one long, ragged breath. Dark Shadow! Don't make me laugh. I honestly don't think I could scream in this situation. I'd probably just lose my voice and I don't know. Mayuri's dead again. Her face is covered in blood. Her blood stains my hands. It's warm.
もう一度言う。3人ともこれ以上の警告はしない。 抵抗するならあなたたちも殺す。
This took 24 minutes just to get back to this part. But I can't comprehend what it's saying. It's the same. I knew it would be. I mean, even if they want, I don't know. Damn, everything again is a bit much. Because I didn't believe my own memories of the future. I lay Mayuri down on the floor. I'm so sorry, Mayuri. Oh, I'm sorry, Mayuri. I'm so sorry. I stand up. Rage takes hold of me once again. I'm helpless to resist. I take one menacing step towards Moeka.
Okabe!
Kurisu grabs my hand before I can take another.
ダメよ。
離せ。
ダメだってば殺されちゃう。
Like, it was already such a difficult moment to go through. I feel like going through it again kind of diminishes it. Maybe it's just for me though. Like, I have to read everything again and it plays out the exact same. But maybe that's a commentary on time and how everything plays out the exact same, even though he went back. And Vert says, until now I've enjoyed the laid back pace that this game sets, but they could have done this better. Yeah, even if I can't think now how they could have done it better if they wanted things to play out in this way. I think the best way is just, doubting himself, but then trying something different. Because unless something different happens now, but then it has to be something big, something worth it to spend the last 26 minutes or 25 minutes going through everything exactly the same. Like the game is already slow and I love that, but now 25 minutes of the exact same content. It's like, imagine if an anime played the same episode twice in 2 weeks. No one would really like that, And I get that this is a visual novel, but like I said, it's already slow, which is nice. But now, like, Moeka's gun is aimed at my head. Her finger is already on the trigger.
俺も殺すのかよ。
抵抗するなら
岡部、お願い。今は従って。このままじゃあんたも殺される。
I grit my teeth and suppress my anger. Just then, something small and round strikes Moeka's gun hand. Yeah, I get that, Sal, but it's already slow. It's already 20 times slower than the anime. And now they repeated the same 30 minutes twice. Like, it's too much at this point. Me and Vert both, we enjoy the slower pace. It's why I like the visual novel more than the anime. But this is just taking it too far, in my opinion. But I can't imagine anyone enjoying playing the same thing twice right on top of each other. At her feet lies a small stone. But I guess if I'm just gonna kind of go fast through this. Who the hell? The dark skinned man before Suzuha. Gua. Blur with birds shooting. Enough. And then BAM! This part's cool. Moeka and Suzuha point their guns at each other. A standoff. Neither moves. Silence returns to the room. Who are you? 42. Maybe. Isn't that the answer to life, the universe, and everything? 42. If I was playing by myself, I'd probably have clicked through all the repeat dialogue as fast as I could, which would have also destroyed whatever they were trying to do, so I don't think it works well regardless. Like I just did? True. I 100% agree. She glances at me. I thought like there was going to be a reason, something's going to be different, at some point he's going to realize, but then he never did, and then I was already playing it through again, and then I just continued, but now like... This time I already know what she means. Turned on, I make a break for the development room. Okay, don't move, that's my line. And then Kurisu, grab the headgear. Kurisu bites her lip and starts setting up the X6 8000. One of the things headed your way, and then he comes and he's gonna shoot, and then he does the white thing, and... Yes, yes, activate, go. And we're exactly back where we started. Nothing different. Nothing. The discharge is starting, the light rapidly grows brighter, the floor begins to shake, the singularity is open. I crouch down, holding the hit stick steady with one hand. Blah, 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 blah. Cool. This is reality, it wasn't a dream. I burn that fact into my mind as I prepare to time leap. Maybe this will come into play again later. I don't know, but we'll see. Hooray for 30 extra minutes of stream. Yeah, that totally sucks. We're like, Leah, let's do 30 more minutes. And then we played everything again. Well, at least it's out of the way now. And next time, yes, like Dark Shadow says, it will be something new. Please give me one more chance. Once more, the world explodes into light. That was different. And they go, wait, it's 8, 5... Yeah, it's 2 hours back on the same day. I can't hear. It feels like something is crushing my eardrums. Well, at least, yeah, I think I would have been more pissed had I started the game next week and then I had to play 30 minutes through of the exact same content. Thank you for those who sat through 30 minutes of the exact same content. And it was fun. The first hour was really fun. I loved it. I've loved every single thing about this visual novel. I've enjoyed more than I enjoyed the anime, except the death scene. I don't remember it that well in the anime, but the voice acting I think was better and stuff. But we should maybe next week. Maybe I should, if you guys want, next week we could quickly, at least I got to hear Darumu again. Maybe next week we can watch that part in the episode again. Nothing's different, so it wouldn't spoil Vert. What do you think, though? I think, you can let me know. But it was still very fun to play through most of it, and then when it came to the death, it was still shocking and also obviously I knew it was coming, so the experience for me was different either way. And even though I knew it was coming, I don't remember exactly how it happened, so like it was a very weird experience. I just kind of wish they put a little bit more effort into at least the expressions. Like, it's not that difficult to change an expression, to change an eyebrow. Like, instead of doing angry eyebrows, just do shocked eyebrows. Like, there's literally not much budget that goes into changing eyebrows. You know, just give her a different expression. If people who have watched the show think it's a good idea, then I don't mind. Daru looked bored when Mayuri died. I don't know. It depends on you because you're gonna watch the anime. I just feel like because this is the first time that I didn't enjoy this part as much as I did not enjoy it. I just didn't enjoy it as much as the anime. I think. Whereas everything else so far I've enjoyed more than the anime. So I just thought maybe next week we could start with, not in the stream, I'd have to watch it before I start recording. So I thought maybe just to get us back into the vibe, and then we start from here and we don't repeat 30 minutes of the same content. I just thought that might be a good idea, but yeah, it's actually up to you, Vert. If you wanna, because you are gonna watch the anime anyway, I'm pretty sure, maybe if you have time. To be honest, so far I don't feel like it's necessary. Unless you really love the show and you want to rewatch it, then it would be better rewatching the anime than the playing or rewatching all 51 hours of freaking stream content that I've done. But I don't know. it's a very popular anime, so maybe you just want to rewatch it to decide for yourself whether it's better or not compared to the visual novel. I like your idea. Let's do it. I won't be watching the anime for years anyway. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Okay, so that's the plan for next week. Let me just quickly save here. Save, overwrite, and then go back. So yeah, I had a couple of good screen and it froze. Damn it. This is the second time it happens. Well, I guess I'm gonna just have to end the game. I mean the recording and the stream now, because this happened. Remember, it happened before as well. I had a quick look earlier. Okay. I don't remember where I watched it, but I'll find out where I watched it. Otherwise, I'll just download the episode or something for that part. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Usually I do this on Wednesdays. We start playing around 1 a.m. on a Thursday morning, but this time we started on a Friday morning in a Thursday stream. At the end, it's Friday morning. Oh God, that is so confusing. Just subscribe to my, or follow me on Twitch if you're watching this on YouTube, if you want to play live, or not play live, but join us live. You guys that are here, most of you are here usually, so it was kind of confusing, yes. It's fine. Those of you that are here anyway, and I will tell you guys if I'm watching on or playing on Wednesday or Thursday. It might be Thursday / Friday morning. But anyway, thank you guys so much for playing with me today. We watched 3 episodes of Naruto, 2 episodes of Dorohedoro, and played an hour and a half, but technically just an hour, of Steins Gate, and I really enjoyed it. And I'm looking forward to next week. I'm kind of curious about what I'm really curious about is how much do my decisions influence the game. It's really difficult for me not to Google that because I don't want to spoil myself on various outcomes. So I won't, but I just wanted to point out and say that that is one of the things I'm most curious about. So, yeah. Okay. Otaku Master, Dark Shadow, Elizabeth, Vert, thank you all so much for being here. I'm not sure who else is here. Mike. Oh, Mike made it all the way to the end. Thank you, Mike. Who else? Who else is here? Cell, Raf's Revenge. I really enjoyed it. Thank you. Thanks for the stream. Maybe shouldn't have stayed for the whole thing since I have work, but I was having a lot of fun. I'm glad to hear that. Sorry that you stayed up so late, and I hope tomorrow's good. Begin it with a strong cup of coffee. Okay, I'll see you guys. Tomorrow is One Piece Day, and I'll see you on Saturday for another stream. Bye.